Ethiopia's media landscape didn't just appear overnight. It was built through struggle, courage, and incredible storytelling. In this video, we are taking a journey from the first Ethiopian newspaper of 1901 to today's digital creators and sports commentators shaping public opinion. Join me as we explore how Ethiopian journalism transformed from ink on paper to a powerful force shaping millions. This is the evolution of journalism. Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Yosef Hailu and welcome to my voice channel. Today we are uncovering the untold story of Ethiopian journalism from printing presses to the sports media. And before you start this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share to a friend. And let's dive straight to the story. The story begins in 1901, during the reign of Emperor Minilik II. That year, Ethiopia's first newspaper, Aemro, was launched, a government bulletin published in Amharic and French. It marked the beginning of print journalism in the country. Just a few years later came Birhanna Salam, founded in 1925 by ገብረሕይወት ባይከዳኝ and Blatangeta Harwi Woldesላሴ. Unlike Aemro, this paper carried ideas, essays and public commentary, sparking Ethiopia's first true public dialogue through print. Birhanna Salam was more than a newspaper. It was a school of modern thought, introducing Ethiopians to journalism, politics and education in a rapidly changing world. During the reign of Emperor Haile Selassie, journalism grew both in reach and responsibility. The emperor supported the press, but always with a cautious eye. In 1935, Italy invaded Ethiopia, and during the 5-year occupation, the fascist propaganda press dominated, silencing local voices. But after liberation in 1941, Haile Selassie's government encouraged the establishment of official newspapers and later radio broadcasting. The Ethiopian Herald, an English language paper founded in 1943, became the leading government mouthpiece. Soon followed Addis Zaman, which remains one of Ethiopia's longest running Amharic newspapers. And this era saw journalism used largely for nation building and education, but not yet for open criticism or investigative reporting. Censorship was subtle but ever present.
ይህ የኢትዮጵያ ሬዲዮ ነው።
Broadcasting entered Ethiopia in 1933 when Radio Addis Ababa began its first transmission, but it wasn't until 1957 that radio became a tool for mass communication, spreading news and education across a country of vast languages and landscapes. In 1964, television made its debut with Ethiopian Television, also known as ETV, one of the earliest TV stations in Africa. Initially established with technical help from the British firm Thomson, ETV focused on developmental programs, cultural education, and national ceremonies. These early broadcasters shaped a generation of Ethiopians who experienced news through voice and vision rather than paper and print. Then came in 1974, the Derg military junta overthrew Emperor Haile Selassie, sharing in a socialist revolution. For journalists, it was a time of both opportunity and oppression. Media became the tool of ideology, nationalized, centralized, and tightly controlled. The press turned into a mouthpiece for state propaganda, with headlines echoing slogans like "Down with imperialism" and "Forward with socialism." Independent journalism disappeared, freedom of speech was replaced by fear. Yet, underground writers and courageous reporters continued to tell the people's stories, often at great personal risk. In 1991, the fall of the Derg brought a new dawn. The EPRDF government promised democracy, and with it came the Private Press Proclamation of 1992, allowing the first wave of independent newspapers in decades. Titles like Ethiopian Reporter, Addis Admas, and Minilik captured the public's imagination. They questioned authority, investigated corruption, and gave a platform to new political voices. But this newfound freedom was fragile. The late 1990s and the 2000s saw waves of arrests and shutdowns, especially after the 2005 national election. Still, Ethiopian journalists persisted, now joined by satellite channels, FM radio, and online blogs.
ገባህ አይደል? እንዲህ ሲደላደል የጨዋታው ሜዳ ከጀግኖች መደዳ የኛ ዶሮ ጮሆ ሆ ወይኔ አላመነም አይኔ አገባሁት እንዴ አይሳተናው ጓዴ አንበሳ ነህ እኮ እግርህ አፈትልኮ በስንት እግሮች መሃል አግብተሃል።
While politics dominated headlines, another form of journalism was quietly capturing hearts: sports journalism. It began with small sports columns in Addis Zaman and the Ethiopian Herald during the 1940s and 1950s. By the 1960s, as Ethiopia's national football team won the Africa Cup of Nations in 1962, sports coverage exploded. Radio programs like Sport Mangad and later Sport Betesab became national favorites. Names like Haile Gebrselassie, Derartu Tulu, and Qananisa Beqqele turned sports reporting into stories of national pride and identity. By the 2000s, sports journalism became its own powerhouse, from daily newspapers like Addis Sport to radio and television channels, dedicated entirely to athletics, football, and Olympic achievements. Today, with social media and YouTube, Ethiopian sports journalism has gone global, with young creators, analysts, and fans driving conversation online in Amharic, Afan Oromo, and Tigrinya.
The devil is real. He's not a little...
In the 2010s, Ethiopian journalism entered the digital age. Platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and Telegram became the new frontiers for storytelling. Citizen journalists and independent creators began breaking stories before traditional outlets could. Yet digital freedom also brought new challenges: misinformation, hate speech, and political polarization. Still, Ethiopian journalism is more vibrant and accessible than ever. Today, whether it's investigative reporting, entertainment, or sports commentary, the Ethiopian public has more voices and more choices than at any time in its history. From the ink of Aemro to the live streams of YouTube, Ethiopian journalism continues to evolve, driven by one powerful belief: that information is freedom and storytelling is strength. So guys, that is the end of today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into Ethiopian history and culture. This is Yoha, bringing stories that matter from the past, the present and the future of Ethiopia. Thanks for watching.
No.